Hello, all greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I come back to speak about those essential principles that will assist us in navigating through the storm and find the end of to find this light, this self-empowerment at the end. And the key is to focus on love and love only. For there is only love really to focus on. For a Formula One driver, if he does not focus on the road, if he looks at the trees, he can crash. Or a tennis player, if he looks at the crowd, or he looks think of Pink Elephant, he will lose his eye on the ball and he will not be able to continue the game. It's like in martial arts, they tell you one thing: do not think of Pink Elephant, just be present. So it's about focusing on love, focusing on laughter, focusing on lightness, focusing on joy only. And when there is negative emotion that may come into the or negative thoughts or emotions, it's something that needs to be released. If you reject it, you make it real. So do not reject any part of yourself. Those things are coming to be integrated and loved as you pass. You love those. You accept to go through what you're going through, because this thing's coming up. That then you heal it. You go through it with greater ease. You remember you remind yourself that you are love and that love is all that is, and everything else will be. Disengage and do not criticize. This is just a dream, but do not criticize the dream. Do not oppose any aspect of the dream. As we become involved in this play, this Shakespearean play, this holographic simulation that we are part of, then we make it real, we make it solid. And so do not criticize, just see it as a dream as much as possible. The title of my book: When I Dream Not, I Am. And so know that you are the love, you are the child of the love of your Father that created you in this perfect image, your Creator. And know that you are created, you are, and know yourself without sin, so that makes you invulnerable. It is very important. It's like every day we plug into this holographic matrix. We wake up and we put these holographic helmets and we play within a video game, in some sort of holographic game, and so we're going through this, all those whatever's there, we play the game, and said that once the level is mastered, you get to the new game, which is a bit more exciting, but it's only a game. At the end, it's a game over. You disengage and you see, well, this is my score, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to play again, and every time you're a better player. But it is only a game, only a dream. So just focus on laughter, focus on joy, and be the love you truly are, and do not take the dream seriously. It's very important to remind your mind that it is your mental spirit, your ego, your mental self, that it is only a dream, it is only a play, it is only a show. Just laugh as much as you can, take things as lightly as you can, let the seriousness go, and just love it all, and then you'll be blessed. You are blessed. For we are essential and very important. To stay focused on love is what will assist the world. Is the best way possible right now to stay at peace, to focus on the joy is very essential. I'm going to pull a few cards. I want to thank you for your likes, for your sharing, for your comments, for your subscriptions, and for your donations. And if you want a private session with me, do not hesitate to send me an email. I'll let you interpret those cards intuitively. The past is serenity. The sense serenity is the contrary of agitation. It is peace rather than chaos. Where we are now is humility. What a wonderful aspect. For things are easy for somebody who's humble. For we do not ask for much. We just need to just be at peace. This is what we ask for. And what is coming up in the future represents is a learning process. It is we are being groomed. We are ascended master in the making. We are being taught. We are being every day. We're learning new things. What we're learning now, what we're focusing on now, is love. So this is wonderful. And what will come in the future is balance. It is the angel Ariel. So everything is equilibrium. Everything will be brought into balance. So it is just a matter of staying focused on your own internal balance, and this will assist the world in far greater ways than trying to come into the world to pull all those energies together, or to solve those mental programming. For the heart holds a higher intelligence than the mental body, the ego mind. So ask all the energies that have been that you dispersed in the universe to be returned to you, so you find yourself whole, for you are already whole. Ask for the illusions to be dissolved, for we pass through this 11:11 portal. We're going to move towards the 12:12 portal, and on 11:11 millions of people have been awakening, so was a very important shift. But there is a far more gradual awakening for those people who are holding on to the ego aspect. There's nothing wrong about all the pleasures of the earth, all the things of the earth, but if the heart is left out, then it's all meaningless, it's all dust in the wind, it's really nothing. But when your heart is implicated, you can enjoy it all. There is nothing wrong as long as it comes from the heart. Just I'm giving you my point of view, my perspective, because those things will come into the consciousness, and they're very important to understand, to let the heart leads the process. For there is this great Mother Spirit, the Mother Earth, and there is the great Sophia, the great Spirit of the universe. But there is this very powerful force that is intervened from 11:11 to 12:12. That is adding to her energies, the Lady Mary, the Mother of Christ. She's coming here to bring the immaculate truth into the collective I am presence. It's a blue and white crystal light that will be anchored, that is anchored as 3 crystals from the roots to the heart to the third eye, and this will be activating the DNA, and those 3 will open up the crown chakra, the triple flowers of light. So it is a very it's awakening the roots, the heart, and the third eye as 3 lotus flower blossoming. And so and then on 12:12 there will be a major empowerment that then will be followed on the 14th by which is it's a new moon and solar eclipse, that will be really powerful, and then you will accumulate on the 21:12 with a monumental energy shift. For all those, like I said, it's not a matter of what will manifest in the world. Those energy shift is like a cause that will create the change, but sometimes the cause and the effect are still takes a while because of collective evolution. So also wanted to say, when you're sick, sometimes you can call on your guides, call on the angels or the archangels or spirits to assist you in earth situation. Sometimes there's delicate earth situation we want to handle, whether it is personal or from a greater perspective. But sometimes if you trust, you have this I am present and your guardian angel, allow your guardian angels and your I am presence to make the choice, to choose who's most appropriate to serve, to assist in this process. It may be the Christ, it can be Mary, it can be any other goddess, it can be Allah, it can be Shiva, it can be depends on your personal connection. It can be the Archangel Michael, it can be the Archangel Metatron. So you ask for something, and then Spirit will find who's the best assistant. But you do have to ask and allow to ask for the connection to the world of Spirit. For there is in this transition from age to age, from the Dark Age to the Golden Age, there is this age of Aquarius that we're beginning now. There is specific dispensation where the great spirits in heavens are authorized to be more present and interact and share energies and assist us far more than they would in the middle of the Dark Age, for instance. So, but you do have to ask. They will never interfere with your free will and your free choice. So it's about getting this habits of connecting to whomever you feel is right, but allow your guardian angels and your I am presence to guide you through the process, for they know they are the go-between. Your guardian angel is the go-between you and all the other spirits of the universe. And so for you have the lion's part of your ascension. It is you. It is for all the stars in the heavens, the planets, the guides, the angels, the archangels, the galactics. Everybody's really been helping and assisting, thank God. And we want to continue to receive their assistance in every possible way that they are able to provide. But yet your ascension is you are responsible for that, and you are serving the world and serving the earth and serving your creator in a way that we cannot even conceive. But it is very essential, this work of staying in peace, staying in joy right now is very, very powerful. It's like we're sitting in a catapult. We're going to be catapulted into a new level of light, new dimension of consciousness, and we just got to trust that. And no matter what's going on out there, it is so. So we have to seek God within our sacred heart. It's like because God is right there inside of us. If we think of God in some unattainable dimension on the upper planes of consciousness, we'll always feel like, well, we'll never be able to reach it. But for once the crown will be open, you can, and your body is at peace, you can go and visit those dimensions and realize the power and might of the Creator. For when you chance to. I've been working on my spiritual path a very long time, and I'm being blessed with realization and understanding that is beyond my present beyond my consciousness. For everything is consciousness, but was beyond my expectations. And so, but we do have this presence of Creator in our sacred heart. The sacred heart is still a mystery. It stands between the fourth and fifth chakra, the throat and the heart chakra, and eventually those doors will be open, and the love will flow between the Creator and you and your physical world as well. But it's already within. It is within that we need to seek it, and we've been blessed with a process of purification, and this year it's to lighten up the load, because we were carrying all those heavy energies. So it's not about being in denial of anything. I mean, also had a bumper sticker in America, there was a car that says, "Denial is not just a river in Egypt." We can stop denying all kinds of things. We have to accept the truth and allow those things that are no longer necessary to float through in order to focus on the love. And understanding there is, we have made a choice of incarnation that is very specific in certain family, in certain country, in certain culture, in a certain race. Very specific. It's appropriate for what we need to in this final state, final evolution process. And so, but within our DNA, we have all the virtues and qualities and attributes of all the other races. We've incarnated throughout all the spectrum of reality. So we all have a little bit within our DNA, all those frequencies. And there are many, many advanced souls that are guardians of frequency that live around the world, from in caves to mansions, in all the spectrums. And they're all very discreet, doing their work, and they're just holding frequency. And very soon they will be called to action. For we're looking for spiritual champions. Be bold, be courageous. Just do not doubt yourself. You are sent here to share your knowledge, to share your wisdom, to share your vision, and to develop and cultivate that, to allow your heart to show you what is truly the best to become. We are here to become the best versions of ourselves, and we're receiving much assistance from the spiritual world. For that, we need to release all the guilt, all the shame, all the culpability, the unworthiness. Those have been anchored in our core belief because of our societal but we want to let go of that. No, you are worthy of all the love, all the wealth, all the well-beings of heaven, all the abundance of heaven is yours. It is a birthright. And this is really what we want to anchor in our core belief, so we can focus exclusively on love, for on the state of being and the quality of life. State of being and quality of life. This is really what we're asking. We need to balance out the Atlantean masculine and the Lemurian feminine, the goddess. Everything, we need to find this return to this balance. When the heart is open, if the heart is not open, nothing has real meaning. We can be very intelligent, but if there is no heart, he will vanish. He will just turn into dust and be nothing, no meaning. All the things of the world can be enjoyed if your heart is there, involved, present. And never believe your heart is above another. We are only one. There is no superior or inferior here. We're just equally one. but we're not really equal because we're all unique and different, but our spiritual essence is the same. It is one. It is the love. So glory to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We're going to be able to sanctify, to make real, to anchor this divine light, and so the will of God will be manifest, and all will be free and joyful. For joy, laugh as much as you can, be light, be as disengaged from all the dark matrix programs. Best advice we can receive, and stay at peace to be able to receive. For we're going to be activating this one code. This is 144000. It is the Christ consciousness code, and so this will be activated, and it's gonna more and more. And so we're preparing for this 1212 portal, and that will accumulate in the, with the 2112 energy portal. I'm going to pull a few more cards. Thank you for listening also. Thank you for following, for being peace, for being who you are, for cultivating this love and light. It is, we're going to discover all the, how wonderful this is very soon, how wonderful life is. Even when we feel pain, at least we feel alive. It's like, whoa, we are alive. But when we'll feel completely delivered from all those old core beliefs, ideas, and energies that needs to be released, we're going to find that true freedom that will be, and we'll live in gratitude for what the highest wisdom is. All that shines, it is all those new things that are going to come into our life. So it's not to be too distracted by all that shines. So it's about seeing it's all wonderful, but the heart still needs to be predominant. The love of the inner love and wealth, the inner wealth, the connection to spirits. As long as that keeps leading our life and dominate, all can be enjoyed in serenity. What we need to understand is the message in the bottle. It's about following the signs, following the lead, seeing the signs, the synchronicity, to be open and then to make our request to the universe, and to know the universe will bring what we need. What we need to do is the uncompleted symphony. It's like there is still some tweaking to do. There is still some things that needs to do to make us whole. It's within our power. There's those little things within ourselves that we can do to fulfill the completion of our inner process. And this is really what we need to do, is to be aware of what it is we need to do inside of us to complete that process. And the outcome is between worlds. It's like it's like a buffer zone. We're still like between the old and the new. We still don't have this complete clarity over things, but we are being protected. We are since we do not have complete clarity, we cannot take complete, fully lucid action and have complete, full knowledge of the situation. So it's about trusting and continuing to go through, focusing on love, focusing on light, focusing on wisdom, and continue to share as much as we can. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to sing a song and pull one more card. It's a song that speaks about love, and sometimes when we fell in love, it is like the most wonderful thing. Yeah, it's like heaven. It's like and so it's called Just Like Heaven. Show me how you do that trick, the one that makes me scream, she said, the one that makes me laugh, she said, and threw her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it, and I promise you, I'll promise that I'll run away with you, I'll run away with you. Spinning on that dizzy edge, and I kissed her face, and I kissed her head, and dream of all the different ways I had to make her glow. Why are you so far away, she said, why don't you ever know that I'm in love with you, that I'm in love with you. You, soft and only you, lost and lonely you, strange as angels, dancing in the deepest ocean, twisting in the water. You're just like a dream, you're just like a dream. Daylight licked me into shape, I must have been asleep for days, and moving lips to breathe her name. I opened up my eyes and find myself alone, alone, alone above a raging sea that stole the only girl I loved and drowned her deep inside of me. You, soft and only you, lost and lonely you, just like heaven. Beautiful songs of The Cure. So for love is love is all. Love is all. Love has been magnified in all so much in the music and contemporary music. For this, no, for musicians are very free to express philosophies and ideas because it's far easier than to express it sometimes in the political arena. For the card of the day is a new angle. It's the Archangel Samuel that comes to assist us with discovering this new angle. It is the hangman. Whatever's old is no longer being empowered by the universe, but something new is about to emerge. It says there is a better way of doing things. Time of the reflection. Dare to be different. So it's about following who you are, following your to be yourself, to be yourself will be the best of all the other roles have been taken. So you may as well be yourself and to continue and to allow yourself to take the time for reflection. What needs to be let go? What needs to be tweaked? What needs to be completed within, and to not make that real. Anything that's not fully in the joy and love, to not make it real, not give it power, to allow that to exist, to pass through that, and in knowing that it is only a release for love and joy and laughter is really what we want to unfold within our life, to stay light, not to take the expense of the dream of this holographic simulation too seriously, or not seriously at all, because it is not serious. It is just a learning process we're going through. I thank you very much, and I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.